good afternoon, or good evening. Thanks so much for dropping by. It's another day of working on Horror Gyaru Miku. As it's now getting warmer here, I've decided. Thank you. Hello. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, I've decided to dress a little more appropriately to the weather here, as it is now getting warmer, and 'tis the season of the magpie, and I'm quite happy with this shirt. So yes, I'll be working on Horror Gyaru Miku again. So as always, sit back, relax, feel free to just work with me, and yeah, as always, the rule is have a good time, enjoy. Yes, thanks everyone dropping by. Hope you're all having a good day, or going to have a good day, depending on the time of day. But yes, enjoy. I went ahead and cleaned up the lines for the skeleton Miku, so then I can start with the coloring, which will be fun. But yes, I'm gonna start with the one on the left first. Hey Kite, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. Late? Is it? Is it? I thought I usually do it this time. Oh, my bad. No, you're right. I guess if people have done on time stream, yes. I try. I try to keep on time. Though I guess it is a little belated because I didn't stream on Wednesday last week. So yes. In a way, yes, correct. Late stream. Hi Me, hi Shisui. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing alright. How are you? Me, is it anime time? It depends on what you mean by anime time, I guess. Talking about anime. Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about anime, we can talk about anime. Is there a particular anime you want to talk about? This weekend I'm planning on to catch up on the manga for Dandadan. Oh, that's cool. That'll be a nice way to spend the weekend. I love Dandadan. Oh, glad to hear that. Well, it's a good thing that it's currently got the anime coming up. So, yeah, at least that's some content for you to be looking into and enjoying. Who's your favorite character, Dandadan? Well, I haven't caught up with the second season yet. But I mean, Granny's always the best. Also, Turbo Granny. Yeah. I like Turbo Granny. This may be controversial. I love Arya. I mean, look, nothing wrong with liking the characters you enjoy. Just because not everyone enjoys the character doesn't mean you don't have you can't. So as long as you enjoy them, that's all that matters. I can guess you're not really into shonen. Well, I mean, it's not that I haven't said I'm not into like I have said that shonen's not really my genre. But you know, I do enjoy some shonen. It's just that not like I just kind of don't enjoy most of them. Especially because currently my favorite genre is villainess, like josei villainess genre. So, and I'm definitely eating well this season, which is nice. awesome to hear. Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to have a few things to watch, and it's been nice to also be pleasantly surprised to find things that I was following as a manga just turning into an anime out of nowhere. Hello, hi Nomi, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. Oh my god, the coloring looks so good. Oh, thank you, thank you. We gotta treat the queen well, you know. What's your favorite thing about Dandadan? I like Turbo Granny. I also love the actual grandma. I'm really bad with names, but I do appreciate that Hanae Natsuki is voicing Okarun, but I also am just a Hanae Natsuki fan. But yes, gotta treat our queen right. Give her the best coloring I can give her. Her choker to be black too. cute outfit design. Thanks so much, Archives! It's Gyaru Miku with hand hair and skeletal version where limbs are literally leek bones. So yeah, casual cursed content. I'm also going to definitely design up those nails. So it's gonna be a complete look. Leek bones, yes. Numi, you have given me so much inspiration with the leek bones. Hell yeah, yeah. How are you doing, Archives? Numi, a great source of true inspiration. I know my cursed content. Honestly, it's a bless. It's a blessing. It's why, honestly, it's just a blast. Doing alright, just slowly getting ready for work. Ah, that's fair enough. I hope you have a good day at work today. But yes, please, if you have more blast content, feed me your knowledge. I wish to have more. Thank you, I will try. That's honestly fair. It's one of those things when it comes to work, it's like, yeah, but also it's work. Had to enjoy having to go in. Had to enjoy having to go in at 4 AM. Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry. It's one thing to be up at 4 AM because you're like, oh yeah, doing some fun stuff, and then there's having to wake up at 4 AM because you have to go to work. Definitely completely different scenarios, despite being awake at 4 AM. How are ya? Good, thank you. Hey Shinon, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. Not bad. Oh, that's good to hear. I've just got my cursed Miku. She has hair arms and her actual real limbs are made of leeks. For she is a she's a Halloween Miku in that she's a yokai who's decided that she's lived long enough and she's decided that as we are in modern times, why not be a Gyaru? Answer, that is where we are. Just chilling for now. Gotta go recycle some electronics today, so psyching myself up for the trip to the recycling plant. Oh, that's more than fair. Good luck, good luck. It's already hard enough to just like get up and be a functioning adult. But nothing major, it's just a bit of a trek. Oh, that's more than understandable. I mean, in my case, I just kind of like, I struggle just to do things. So I'm just like, oh, having to do tasks. Oh, I gotta hype myself up to do it. But hopefully you'll have a good day as well. I hate adulting, Lamau. Honestly, me too. It's the worst. I hate it. I love not having to be an adult. Sharing donations and trading some things in at the computer store. Oh, that's really cool. Today is sale donation recycle day. Ah, I see. Well, at least what you'll be giving will be helpful to someone. Half the time I look at my stuff, I'm like, hopefully this will be helpful for someone. But especially when it comes to like giving, like donating electronics as well, it can be a bit tricky. If I can't sell it, I'll donate. Can't donate, recycle. Can't recycle, disposal. I mean, it's a good way of going about it. Then at least that way you've kind of exhausted all paths before you have to get rid of it, like dispose it. There's only so much you can do with some stuff, unfortunately. It's like, oh, you tried. But do you have anything else for the rest of your day? Boring them out. Might hit up an arcade while I'm waiting for my stuff to be assessed and processed. I mean, why not? You may as well make a day of it, right? You're outside, you may as well have a good time while also doing your good deed. Need to book a blood test this week. That's going to be fun. Oh no! I hope nothing serious? Hate having blood work done, but it's time for hormone levels checks. That's more than understandable. All the unnecessary, well, I mean, not unnecessary, but necessary evils in the world to make life function. Share, yes, yes, I do love myself some share. The music video for this one is insane. I know, right? Oh my gosh, I love it. A true queen, really. Straddling the gun on the battleship. I know, right? I love it. The sailors are obviously gay. Of course they are. They're sailors. They're part of the Navy. Of course they are. Should call it the Gavy. I mean, you're not wrong. It do be the way. So is this Myth and Roids or Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? It's OOT. Usually, it's one of the openings for Overlord, and it's always like the same artists that they always have for the opening and endings. The other one, yeah, that one, yeah. Lamau, yeah. yeah. But yeah, with Overlord, they stopped kind of working with Myth and Roid because, so one of the three that I didn't get, yeah, that's exactly it. Because Myth and Roid split with the original vocalist because she obviously, oh my gosh, her name's Mayu, I think. Because she does all the more like rock heavier stuff, but Myth and Roid has gone for a more, it was the same composer or something, right? With Myth and Roid, because Myth and Roid's kind of gone ballady now with their music, while so they've got Ki Hao as their vocalist, while Mayu's gone off to become a solo artist, and she did the opening. She's now continuing to do all the like Overlord stuff as well, but she also did the opening for Uncle from Another World. But I like her work, so it's all good for me. Some composer did a lot of songs for K-On! which is crazy. I mean, hell yeah. Only beards. Hello. Welcome. Tom Hack, he's been around for a while. Oh, awesome. That's really cool. Hello, only beards. Beards. Oh my god, I can't speak. Never mind. How are you today? Doing well yourself? Yeah, I'm doing alright, thank you. Just enjoying my time with everyone here while working on some artwork. Unrelated, but very glad that loose socks seems to have come back in fashion. Because I remember them back in like early 2000s. I'll watch this live eating dinner. Ah, Saina-san! 見てくれてありがとう. I hope you... What is for dinner? I'm working, so I may have missed a response. I work overnights remotely. Oh, I see. Well, thanks for taking the time to watch my stream while working. I hope it's not too busy for you today. But yes, if you missed my response, I was just saying I'm doing well. I'm enjoying my time here with everyone. So while drawing some artwork, which is always a nice way to spend the day, the middle of the week for me, especially after a lot of study. It's not too bad with the nature of my job. It's going to start getting busier here in a month or two. Ah, I see. Well, I'll not ask what it is, but hopefully it's a good busy and not a bad busy. I don't mind sharing. Oh, all right. Well, if you don't mind sharing, what is your job? I'm an assistant lead for a 24/7 department that dispatches road service to broken down trucks across the USA and Canada. Being in the States and coming up on winter, things are going to pick up. Ah, yes, of course. That definitely makes a lot of sense. So yes, hopefully, as much like it's the thing of like, you kind of want business to pick up, but you also don't want people to be in horrible situations, and but it's very comforting to know that there is always someone who is on standby in the case like accidents do happen. Do you like how do you find the job? I suppose in the past I've done like I suppose I've done kind of like claims call center jobs, and that was pretty rough for me. But how do you find it on your side of things? Aside from the normal breakdowns, we're going to start seeing an excess of trucks getting stuck, sliding off the highway, fuel gelling up, and trucks not being able to run. If you don't know, diesel fuel gels up and clogs the systems when it gets too cold. Oh, I didn't actually know that. That's really cool. Well, I mean, not cool, but you know, like it's really cool information to now like learn about. So yeah, thanks for telling me. Good to know. I do not live in a region of the world where it gets cold enough. As you can see from my little magpie on my shirt. An old friend told me about the job, and since I have both customer service experience and mechanical knowledge, I felt it like a good fit, so I applied. I saw the insurance tag. That's more than that, very observant of you. But that's really cool that like you have both of that type of knowledge, which does make you more than like a good fit for the job. How do you feel, like, do you enjoy the job? Like, I mean, as much as one can enjoy a job, I guess. I'm used to seeing the tags. I work 7 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. my time, so most streamers I watch are from Australia or New Zealand. That makes a lot of sense. That is when we are alive and functioning. Unless we decide to work gremlin hours. But unfortunately I am not at a stage in my life at the moment to work those gremlin hours, but one day I wish to be able to work gremlin hours. Well, not really work, but you know what I mean. Be awake and not have to worry about being functional from 9 to 5. Yes, I love my job, the people I work with, and for the great. They encourage me to grow and try moving up in the company rather than trying to hold me back. I'm actually up for an interview for one promotion while waiting on a reply for a different promotion I was already interviewed for. Oh, that's awesome! I'm hoping for the best, hoping you get whichever promotion you want more. But yes, hoping, sending all best wishes in your direction, but I'm also appreciated. But yes, I'm really glad to hear that you love your job and you get to actually have people who work with you that are also people you actually like. It's like, that's kind of like the unicorn job, right? Is that you're happy with your job plus the environment. So yes. Very happy for you, and yes, hoping that you get the promotions you want. No, we're We're a little frozen, so I'm gonna have to hope I can save this. Okay, we're safe. But yeah, I like my job, I like helping people, I like the idea that I'm part of a department that keeps things running for consumers. The only thing I don't like are the times where the job can get sad. That's more than understandable. I guess there's always going to be a downside, and it definitely does, like, I definitely understand that your line of work can get a little bit darker. But definitely really glad to hear that people like you are in these fields. We don't just deal with breakdowns without beating around the bush. I'll just say there's someone called do involve Jutsu accidents. Yes, I did have that impression that unfortunately you do have to deal with those situations. But it does sound like you sound like a very capable and empathetic person, and I'm very glad to hear that there are people like you who are passionate about your job. So yes, thank you for being in the line of work that you do. I appreciate the thanks. There are times where it feels like it's a thankless job, but I still enjoy it despite that. I can definitely understand that. So I like to show appreciation where I can, especially because I can imagine that it can be a rather thankless job. The only thankless job I've ever disliked was being a tank on Overwatch. I mean, okay, yeah, fair. Look, yeah, when you have to do those type of roles, I guess some people are just like, why aren't you just doing your job better? Jeez. It's kind of like when it's hard to listen to native English, but it's a very good chance to learn. Thank you, Zaina-san. I'll try to slow down a little bit so that you can catch it a little bit better. I don't think most people kind of speed talk like I do all the time, so I'll try to keep in mind that you're also listening in. Well, my main tank I played was not a popular one, so I moved to just playing DPS and support at this point. That's fair enough. As long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters, I guess. I don't really play like first-person shooter games because I have motion sickness, but I definitely understand the thankless support job in regards to playing, for example, like D&D. Well, not D&D per se, but tabletop games of the like, and I would tend to play the support characters. I tend D&D. I miss D&D. Oh, don't we all? It's just, oh my goodness. Especially when it's the, you know, when the stars align of having the time to have it, the energy to play, and also the people available to play. And also the system that you want to play. It's when the stars align that a miracle happens, but until then. But yes, I used to play a lot. Well, I would play a lot of support roles, and I would get a lot of, oh, well, you know, you're not actually useful in this group, except all my buffs were there. And the moment my buffs were gone, suddenly all roles were one less better. So, good times. Right, I'm mostly familiar with 5e. I want to learn to and play Pathfinder 2, 2nd edition. That's fair enough. I will admit, I haven't played Pathfinder 2nd edition. I played a lot of 1st edition, and I really enjoyed 1st edition. But yeah, I suppose 2nd edition did my clerics dirty, and clerics are what I play. So I'm like, or at least that's what I heard. I should probably go back and check to see what the changes have been made. And I think there's like another change to 2nd edition. So I should probably check that out. But in the meantime, I've played other games too. The thing that really caught my attention for Pathfinder 2nd edition is their action system. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with it, so that's definitely something I'll need to look into. But feel free to explain to me what about it has caught your attention. Rather than having an action, movement, action, and bonus action, you get 3 actions depending on what you choose to do. It takes 1, 2, or all of those actions. Yeah. I get that, yeah. That makes sense. For example, if you're trying to run away, you can use a 3 movement. You can move movement 3 times. Yes. I think that's also the same as Pathfinder 1, 1st edition. So I think so. It's been a long time. I haven't played Pathfinder in a very long time. So I may be rusty, and I may have remembered this wrong. For spellcasting, spells can take 1, 2, or 3. Like self-cast can be 1, rage cast can be 2, and AoE can be 3. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Again, like, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it was like back then. I've played many systems, so I forget what system, how things work again. So yeah, that's really cool. And I'll have to look into it so I can remember things better. Oh good, thank you for your patience. The last game I played, oh my gosh, words. What was the thing I last played? I literally was only like a couple of weekends ago. It was it's kind of dungeon crawly. I'm waiting for mid-late December. A new D&D book is coming out with the new rendition of the Artificer, and I plan on making a Dwarven Artificer just to have ready for whenever I do play. That's great. Like, I mean, I love when you have like a great character idea, and then when you find an addition, like a game system that works for it. So I'm very excited for you, and I hope you can play your Dwarven Artificer soon. Here's hoping. I've got a lot of ideas building up to it, lol. That's even better. That means that you've got many characters that you can build. I'm really excited for you. And I hope you enjoy it. This isn't even other characters. That's all right. Just as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters, right? Like another idea I'm going to work on, my fiance and a roommate of ours are moving this weekend. When we get to the new place, I'm going to set up a woodworking area. One of my first projects is going to be a custom gaming table, and the fun part of it is going to be made 90% out of repurposed panel wood. Oh my gosh, that is awesome! Oh, I would love to see how that turns out if you're ever cool with sharing that. Because, oh my gosh, like making your own gaming table, that is insane. Thanks so much for the follow. Short version, I was an outcast as a child. Not even my parents wanted me, so as an adult I've grown to enjoy people wanting to see what I do. So I'm sorry to hear that that's been your upbringing, but I'm also appreciative of you taking the time to tell me of your skills, what you do, and for dropping by. The followers after this, so whoops, sorry. But yes, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate that. But all good. But yes, I look forward to seeing your gaming table. I'm sure it'll be amazing. Saying I have skills is a bit of a stretch. Well, I do have a drive though. A lot of the projects I do are with self-taught skills, so I'm no professional, but I do enjoy trying things regardless. And honestly, that's it, right? Like, I think the fact that you still have these are still skills that you have, regardless of if you are, classically taught or had lessons or whatever. The fact that you have developed these are skills. So I think, being proud of it is a good thing. and that you enjoy it, like that's pretty much all. Like, you know, it's part of being human, right? Is to create, to do stuff like this. And no one needs to be like a professional. You just have to enjoy it and find if it sparks joy, in the words. Because even like I'm no classically trained artist or anything. I read and watched Sailor Moon one day and decided this is what I wanted to do. And that's pretty much it. I missed the last message, had to focus on something on work to give someone a little extra direction on a call. No problem. I was just saying that, you know, it doesn't... No one needs to be professional with their skills. You've clearly honed skills regardless. And so I wouldn't say what you can do is like a stretch. Just because it's not, you know, professionally taught or classically taught or whatever, doesn't mean that it's not something that you've honed, and it is like, you know, it's time, effort, and dedication that you've put into a craft, and I think that you should be proud of it, and you should be calling it a skill. Oh, for sure, I don't need a formal training. I have YouTube. Exactly. Especially nowadays, we have YouTube. We have various social media to help us learn things. And you know, that one Indian person who has like 100 subscribers that has solved whatever computer or math problem like 2 years ago. The work call I was talking about, someone logged the report and just needing lug nuts, and then I jumped in with several questions. Fair enough. Look, sometimes you need well, sometimes you need to ask these things, right? Especially if you need to log in information. How many lug nuts? I'm missing lug holes in wheels. ovaled out, damage to lug studs, may need further work. I mean, yeah, exactly. You need all this information in order to find out what is needed and what kind of help someone would need. She has a lot of hair. Okay, yes. There is context. So this is fan art of... Oh, wait. New song from now on. 来てくれてありがとう See you next time. Now that we are back from ads, yes, and just before the ads were like getting in the way of my context. Yes, welcome back. Okay, we'll have a look. But while ad is playing, and before I was distracted with hair, wheel and tire calls are some I unintentionally focus on because I used to work at a tire shop for about 6 years. So there's things I just pick up on what others may not. Oh, the image itself speaks the context for itself. Well, but I'm still happy to hear about it. Oh, yeah. So yes, so this is fan art of Hatsune Miku. I don't know if you are aware of Hatsune Miku. So I decided a few weeks ago there was a whole bunch of Twitter artwork that had come up where there was like different designs for Miku for a competition for like what a potential design for a figure would come out as. And a lot of the designs that came through were very kind of gothic horror, and I was like, oh well, it's October, maybe I could do a horror themed Miku as well. And while I was talking about this idea on stream, a friend of mine was kind of throwing ideas at me, and while I was sketching a little doodle, I kind of drew Miku with like super long hair, and I was reminded of an old meme where it would just be her head and like her hair would be turned into legs. But instead I decided to go, oh well, what if she had arms? And then the ideas kind of snowballed, and the joke being that her, like, she has an item, like a mascot item that's a leek, and the joke was that her actual limbs are leeks for bones, but her actual hair is like has real arm bones. And so we went with that. I went with that idea, and then the next stream I thought, oh well, what if she was in modern times with this like Gyaru fashion sense, like she's been around for ages, and she thought, well, why not? Why can't I embrace cute stuff? And so she's a Gyaru. She's a Gyaru like monster being who has arm hair. Like literal, like, yes. And the idea being that her arm, like her hair is so strong that she could probably like lift her legs up, and she could rely all her weight on her arm hair. And yeah, that's my cursed idea, and that is my context for what I'm currently doing. Otherwise, there is no actual other context. It's just cursed content. But TLDR, Monster wants to be cute. Wow. Hi Vivi, hello. Yes, hi. I don't know how much of that you heard. How are you? Thanks. I'm speechless. I don't know. Is that good? I just joined. Oh, fair enough. You just joined and you see cursed content. Cursed content can be cute too. Yes. Agreed. Exactly. Cursed content can be cute, and that's why I wanted her to embrace how like the cuteness of like Gyaru style. Who is she and why is she my paralysis demon? Because it's Hatsune Miku. Do you remember the meme where she's just a head with legs? Vivi, thank you for subscribing for 2 months. Super appreciated. Oh my lord, yes. So yeah, it's that, but except she has arms instead of like legs, so she can literally rely her weight on her arms. And so I wanted to do this so we could actually see what she's actually like. But the main piece I wanted to draw was Gyaru Miku doing her nails, but it's like the nails on her arm hair instead of her like actual nails, and she's just like admiring her own little cute nails with like all the little accessories. Jesus Christ. And here we have leek bones. All thanks to Numi giving me this idea. So her limbs are made of leeks. But her actual like hair has real arm bones. And of course she's like some kind of elder horror, so there's like an eye and tentacles. Just, casually. But in the meantime, I was like, let's like color in her Gyaru outfit with her leopard print, and she'll have her cute nails. So yeah, that's been my project for the past couple of days. And now I have summer clothes as well, so I'm not dying in a leather jacket. Her hair almost reminds me of the Ripper Queen from Borderlands 4 or Mega Morwile from Pokemon. I mean, yeah, I could definitely say that. Morwile is actually based on a Japanese yokai as well. It's the concept of a woman with like 2 mouths, so she's got like a mouth at the front, but then she's also got like a monstrous mouth at the back. I don't know if you've played the game I think it's Skullgirls. There's one of the girls that has like kind of like a monster mouth hair thing, and that's also the kind of like based on the same yokai monster. So yeah, just random trivia, random history that comes with that. But yeah, that's my random tidbit of information. Can't wait to see it when it's done. Thank you. It's really funny because this isn't even going to be the main piece, but I'm definitely looking forward to doing the main piece because that one is going to have like real chunky bits of nail accessories and stuff because Gyaru. That can be your repayment for my info about diesel fuel. Okay, fair, valid. But I feel like your information is actually a lot more useful than my random bit of trivia. Watching other people draw is crazy. How come? Like, I don't know. I don't think it's very. I mean, oh my god, the nails! Numi, welcome back. And the leopard print. Yes. I look at what I'm attempting and feel like it's flatter than being ran over by a steamroller. I was gone to get some stuff. Welcome back. Look. To be fair, I've been drawing for years, not very well, but the attempt has been there. And think of it like this, because obviously you have D&D background. Think of it as yes, very well, thank you, Numi. But yeah, think of it as basically adding stat points to each modifier. The more you're going to have, like, when you put more points into various skills, you'll be better at those skills. And in your case, you have used many skill points in many fields. So there's nothing wrong with, like, not being, say, very good at drawing. It's because you've placed your skill points in other fields. But once you start putting more skill points in, say, if you want to do, like, drawing, and you start putting the skill points in there, you'll eventually accumulate said points, and then it'll be to a point where you're like, yeah, I'm pretty good at drawing. So, like, in your case of, like, being able to do, like, woodwork, I think that's insane. That's amazing. Like, I can't do that. Oh yes, now we get to drawing eyes. It's always the best part. I've never really tried woodwork yet. I've just been collecting used power tools to prepare for what I want to do. Hey, that's okay. Like, you still want to do it, and that's already, you're getting ready. And I look forward to your gaming table. Metalworking too. I plan on building a custom camping trailer next year. Bought a cheap portable welder, but do I know how to use it? Nope. I mean, that's really cool. I hope that you do, like, at the very least have, work health and safety stuff ready so that, everything's safe. But I mean, always good to just try anything and everything, right? And I look forward to seeing seeing your custom camping trailer. The guy I got the welder from gave me gloves and masks as well at no extra cost. Even better. That's awesome. But it's all the like WHS stuff. Be safe. I don't want to hear from you being like, oh yeah, about that, I came back and my leg's gone, like, just be safe. biggest concern is I'm a ginger. Welding emits UV light and can actually give sunburns. Being a ginger, I'm a little susceptible to UV. Oh my god. Slip, slop, slap, brah. Put on. Make sure you got that sunscreen. Be covered up, be protected. I should probably also find a way to protect my beard from welding splatter. Yeah, definitely. We don't want you catching fire. And I've come across an annoyance at work. It doesn't happen too often, but it shouldn't at all. That's a shame. I'm sorry. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to sort out. We have a call that we should be contacting a driver for an update, but the coordinator hasn't updated the call in 2 hours. Oof. That's frustrating. Especially when you need everything updated as soon as possible. In 2 hours, that's a long time. Be right back, work call. No problem. welcome back. Hopefully that wasn't too bad a work call for you. Not bad at all, just someone having tech issues. All we do on our end is try basic troubleshooting. If that doesn't work, we'll direct them to contact IT. Oh my god, that's me! Well, not me, but like, that's literally what I'm studying. I am the IT person. Oh, nice. Yeah. I literally was like, because I'd been freelance artist for quite a while, but wanted to kind of go for more, I suppose, stable work. The one position I'm waiting on a response from the interview is a system analyst position. Oh, awesome! Hopefully you get it if that's where you want to go. The hair! There's so much of it! Queen of hairspray, literally. The position interests me, but wasn't the path I was looking to take originally, but I applied for it regardless. And then the second promotion I may be up for opened up 2 weeks later, and that's the one I really want to go. What I choose is going to depend on the work-life balance it offers. That's more than understandable. Ultimately, I hope you get the job promotion that you really want to do, but but ultimately, I hope that you manage to get whichever promotion that suits you best. I mean, it'd be great if they offered both of them to you, and then you can be like, yes, I will have my choice. Yes, from Numi, best of luck, best of luck. We stand people thriving in their life. So, very happy to hear that. I may have invaded your Discord and posted my current progress of the art I'm working on. I may not have, who knows. Let me have a look. Oh, very nice. It's looking great. It looks awesome. I just had a look. I should actually put a share your works section, so then I can keep up with what you're doing. This is part of why I watch art streams, to try and inspire them to continue. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, honestly. In future, I definitely plan on doing, right now, I'm up in the air on what direction I want to go. Honestly, even now, I'm still up in the air with what I want to do. Like, I still never know what I'm doing most of the time. But I will set up a Share Your Works channel. So then we can see all the cool stuff that everyone does. And not that you have to post it there, but also feel free to post it there as well. And feel free to post at your any work in progress there as well. In future, at the moment, I'm in my last sprint of studies, so I'm a little bit missing in action, like my name. For the next month and a bit. But after that, I should be around more often. So if you ever need I may just turn up and do random work calls. On brand, yes, I'm very on brand. I'm never here, except for when I say I'm here. And then yeah, it's scheduled. But yes, hopefully I will be able to do more for example, work calls. So if you ever happen to be around while I'm just working on stuff, feel free to drop in, and feel free to also ask any questions, or just share your work. Always happy to have a look. I want everyone to be able to thrive and enjoy being creative, and just just being able to, if there's anything that you need, I suppose ultimately I kind of started this channel as a kind of work with me, or a body double for those who might struggle to be productive unless they have someone kind of in spirit working with them. So I kind of want that to be this type of community. Thank you for the love, Numi. That would be fun. Yeah. So yeah, feel free to join in as well. So once I'm free from study hell, hopefully that will be more regular. And then ads will be starting soon, so I will pause for a moment. Unless it's light. Nope. And welcome back. Actually, before I type it up, some may see it as potential advertising thing. I don't mean to advertise myself. Is it okay to still bring it up? My thoughts on what I'm up in the air about. Yeah, sure. Like, I understand that you're not here trying to advertise yourself, so feel free to talk about it. The art project I'm working on is supposed to be a VTuber cause stage fright can be a dick. I made one simple image as a start and decided shortly after that I could do better. I've come to enjoy playing Borderlands 4 and wanted to do something based on that. The part that I'm up in the air about is if I want to continue that or do something different that feels more me. The more me is the obvious choice, but I'm not 100% certain on it. I mean, look, I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, how about, like, I suppose it depends on how much, I suppose, time and energy you want to put into it. I think if you're so inclined, I think you could do both. Like, you could, I don't know if you want to go, like, in my case, I went, like, this is my, like, super, like, basic model, but I'm just a PNG tuber. There's also other, like, PNG model, like, you could go for a PNG tuber where in that it's like, it's a little bit less layering. I've never done a project like this before, and time and energy is kind of as I find it. That's more than understandable. In that case, I think perhaps pursuing PNG tuber instead of, like, VTuber for now is probably a bit easier for you, because then for example, my model is just, it literally, the only difference I make for the base one is that she has she has eyes open, eyes closed, mouth open, mouth closed, but the base design is kind of the same for the most part. And that way you can kind of play around with some ideas, so then you're not having to do multiple thousands of layers just to, like, and then you're going to have to rig the VTuber model. So there's a lot of work. So I think maybe try doing, like, PNG, like, do a PNG tuber instead first and see how you go with that. And then that way you can play around with ideas and designs, and it won't feel like a huge loss if you decide to go for one or another. So as an example, I'm going to show you some toggles. So this is my summer edition, but the base version is this version. Whoops. If I didn't have that. So yeah, this is my my base model, and this is how she usually looks. And then otherwise I have my gremlin form. It's just forehead out in the open. Oh yeah, I already downloaded Inochi for rigging, lol, and that image I shared, the head alone I think is 30 to 40 layers as is. I plan to have the beard quite involved. Yeah, I imagine it's massive. But yeah, so if you're still kind of unsure about your design for how you want to go, I think you could probably go with like PNG tuber. Go back to my summer form. Oh, forehead. Yes, I've hidden the forehead from you. It's fine now, Numi. You're safe now. But I wanted to play with rigging physics to see if I could move my head enough to make the beard swing in circles. Okay, so here is a compromise. You could use, there are some, I suppose you've already bought Inochi, but I think you could also get things like PNG Tuber Plus, where it's lightweight, and you can still move the hair physics with it. I actually made it for a new model, for a new PNG model. Unfortunately, it's kind of a little under wraps at the moment, and I will be revealing it on the 31st during my karaoke stream. But you can actually play around with physics to make, like, for example, you can make the beard move, but it would also be much smaller, much less layers. Inochi is free, so as long as you wait 10 seconds before startup. I think Inochi nowadays is like there is a, you can, like, I think pay $40 for it now. Speaking of forehead, I want to see a VTuber do something cool with the ball toggle. I don't know, tattoo a brain in a jar or something. The purchase prices, I believe, for me was $40. Yeah, exactly. Tripod pirate. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, that is something people could do. It's literally just how I wear my hair sometimes when I'm like need a focus, or I'm just full gremlin, and so pineapple hair is the way I go and how I live. This is my middle ground of summer and gremlin, but also somewhat presentable. Maybe I will do a forehead edition of this one too. But yes, you can definitely also use because, for example, what I'm using for my PNG cone head edition, yes, because a lot of PNG words, they're actually free, so you can always play around with them. So yeah, those are options. So if you ever want to kind of play around with some designs, play around with some physics that aren't going to eat up PNG, the PNG assets. Assets, like the program that actually runs the PNG thingy. I words goodly. Maybe I will go the PNG route then. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But yes, I feel like doing the PNG route will be a lot easier. Lot less work, but then you can, it's honestly pretty easy. There's a lot of YouTube tutorials, and they have a lot of places that kind of are here is the link to the stuff plus extra stuff if you need these stuff. But you can just follow this guide to make a fairly simple PNG model. And then that way it also it doesn't require facial tracking or anything like that. It just moves in accordance to your voice. Because I'm in Australia, and my PC desperately needs an upgrade. So facial tracking isn't going to be working for me. So PNG tuber it is. But also means I can change costumes, change expressions and whatnot much easier as well, because it just requires a lot less effort. But that's my 2 cents on the matter, really. Now you've got me thinking. Heck yeah! to see what you make up. So yeah, definitely you could try your Borderlands inspired one, and then you can go for your like one that's more you per se, and then you can play around with both. So like no one says you have to stick to one design. So, and then if you find that you want to like blend from two of the designs to make something that you're completely happy with, you can also do that while you're like, you know, working on various stuff. But like, yeah, doing it as a PNG, it means that you can do that a lot faster. And then you don't have to worry about the amount of rigging you need to do. You can do minimal rigging. You can just rig your beard so that only your beard has a life of its own. Like, you can do anything. The more me is two options, me, or something dwarven inspired, because I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings and I used to portray a dwarven larp. Oh, awesome! So yeah, I mean, look, you could even do both of those as well. Like, who's to stop you from doing multiple designs, right? They're just your time. Your time and energy is your only ceiling. Ooh, I just rigged beard would be cool. I mean, yeah, that would be pretty cool. I even have a 6-foot hammer I built that is safe to hit people with at full force. Damn, that's really cool. Oh, have you heard of Windrose? I don't think I have. I do live under a rock. And especially the past year, I kind of blinked and most of the year vanished. I will be honest. Windrose is an Italian band that does dwarven metal. Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, I'll definitely give that check that out sometime. Let me write it down because I need to physically write things or I'll forget it. I went to one of the concerts last year and got my hammer signed by one of the guitarists. That's so awesome! Heck yeah! I hope you had a great time. I'll make it easier for you. Oh, nice. Thank you. Thanks for it looks very, I don't know why, but in that thumbnail it definitely looks very it's fantasy obviously, but like I don't know why, but it gives me Warhammer. I think it's just the blue. Posted two of my favorites. Thank you. I will definitely check them out sometime. I will definitely check them out soon. I can see the Warhammer vibes. Oh, thank goodness. Because I'm like, is it just my like weird brain, or does it actually look like Warhammer vibes? So, random trivia. I never got into Warhammer, but I can see it. That's more than understandable. So, random trivia. My very first time I took part in some kind of tabletop role-playing game was me being a GM. I'm more familiar with Lord of the Rings dwarves than WoW dwarves. Oh, that's fair. That's more than understandable. I mean, I don't know much anyway, but it's really cool to hear from other people who actually have this cool knowledge, right? But yeah, my first introduction was being a GM for like Moor Castle, where it was like a really high fatality game, and I was like, I have never done any type of tabletop role playing ever in my life. And I was suddenly having to run a game for people who have played D&D. But then the actual first game of like tabletop that I've ever played was Dark Heresy. There are fantasy dwarves and space dwarves if you go to Warhammer 40k. Yes, I was on, and look. This is all a matter of like preference, okay? We're all allowed to like what we like. Games Workshop. Yep. I saw it and I was like, I know what this is, but I can't remember the words. Thank you for filling that in. But yes, look, everyone is allowed to have their preferences. The only space dwarfs I'm familiar with are from the Deep Rock Galactic game. Oh, I don't think I know that one. But I will admit I do not know many things about dwarves, for I do not know many things. I like this screen from Miku. It's not her. Oh yes. Oh yes. Rock and Stone. Warhammer had my interest before, but from my understanding, it's quite the investment to get into, and that's turned me away. Rock and Stone is another song by Wind Rose. Nice. I think it definitely depends on like the type of hobbies you want to do. Like there's I think how I've seen it as well is that while Warhammer has the upfront investment, there are other hobbies that are like, while it's not a big investment upfront, it over time, and depending on how long you play, the investment ends up becoming bigger than the initial investment you first invested, is kind of the understanding I've had with it. Yeah, models are getting expensive. 3D modeling is the way. Yeah, honestly. And I mean, there's a lot of like indie war games and stuff, right? Where they're like, where you can just use any other models you want. You don't have to use like the set Games Workshop models. Aside from my computer, my biggest investment is my beard. Look, there's nothing wrong with investing in stuff that you're very happy with. And in your case, it's clearly your beard. So that's great. In the case of Miku here, it is her hair and her nails. But in all seriousness, like for me, it's my microphone. I invested a lot in my microphone. My tablet, my PC, by God, needs an upgrade. She's screaming at me. And my sound booth that I use for when I scream to do my covers. So we all have places that we invest things in. It just shows that we are very passionate about our hobbies. And I think that's a good thing. I mean, like, a pretty good investment converted to AUD. I have a collection of beard product worth about 5,300 AUD. Wow! That's a lot, but also, I suppose that's like over time and like, you know, stuff to make sure that your beard is of best quality. Yeah. That's a lot of money. That's like a new PC for me. But look, if it sparks joy and gives you joy, that's all that matters. Treat that beard right. Exactly. It is part of you. You've got to get them gold rings for your beard. Oh my gosh. I'm just imagining, like, because, you know, with beards and stuff, you could, like, braid and have, like, as you're braiding through, you have, like, these gold rings through it and stuff. It's 70 different scents of oils and buttercombs, combos, and 14 other scents of oils alone. I mean, fair. Like, you know, you may as well customize how you want to smell as well. And, like, you might not want to smell the same every day. So Again, you got to treat yourself right. You got to treat whatever you're investing in right. Let me give you some actual context, lol. Okay, fair enough. Or you could be a scatterbrain like me and have so many, too many different hobbies. Look, I do have many hobbies. Like, you see me drawing, but like, I also sing, I also crochet, I also do diamond dotting, like, I have many hobbies. So I'm right there with you with the many hobbies. Post a few pics on Discord. Thank you. Okay, I'll have a quick look. Wow, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, that's such a cool beard. You look awesome. Heck yeah. More hammer. I can see why you would dedicate the time and effort for it. What is diamond dot? Is it bedazzling? Kind of. So it's kind of like think of colored by, yeah, exactly. Think of colored by numbers book, but with little plastic dots rather than colored pencils or markers. Yeah, basically that. Especially for when I don't want to think, but I just want to, you know, put little gems and stuff. Pick beard. Exactly. His beard is so awesome. But yeah, it's like when the need like for me to do some diamond dotting or diamond painting kind of grabs me, I am there for like hours. The hyperfixation is strong, but that also is for when I feel the need to crochet. I'm also like the fixation is strong there too. At the moment it's art. As soon as you mentioned the braiding the beard, I figured I'd post pic since the one with my lab outfit has 5 braids in it. It does, and it looks so cool. Oh, thank you, Nomi, for the hydrate. I will hydrate now. Thank you for looking out for my health. And the hammer in that pic is one I got signed. Oh, awesome! I was just thinking, like, it looks really cool. But yeah, it looks great. That is a lot of well taken care of things and joys. So that makes me happy. Unrelated, kind of related, because I suppose it doesn't matter. I'm really excited because I actually finished up my new model that I'm using for the karaoke stream, and I've even like rigged it up to go, so pretty excited for that. I hope everyone thinks it's going to be cool. excited for the karaoke stream. Ah, thanks, Kite. I'm excited too. Last break for my work night. Ah, awesome. It gets you closer to freedom. I mean, current freedom, but also freedom from work. But yes, I'm so glad to hear you're also excited, Kite, because I'm also excited for it. Nervous, but excited. I'll have 45 minutes left after I get off break. Ah, even better! I don't like long second half, so my breaks are staggered weird. That's fair. I mean, yeah, I can totally get behind that. Just have a break and then go home. I'll do 4 hours break, 2 hours 45 minutes lunch, 2 hours break, 45 minutes and shift. Oh, that's a long day. But also that I can completely understand doing it that way. It's a lot easier to like do the big chunk at the beginning and then have the like smaller bits with breaks to kind of get you through to the end of the shift. I like it because I only work 4 days a week and get Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday off. Oh, even better. Having a 4-day week is amazing. It really is. I'd hate it if I ever had to go back to 5 days. Yeah, 5 days is really rough. Like, yeah, I don't know. My life for most jobs that I've ever done has been like retail, and it's always been like 6 days. Upcoming break, ad break. Nope. Okay, we're good. Cool. Excellent. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm hoping that I never do retail ever again, or hospitality. Done retail, call centers, tire shops, phone sales, rental, fast food. I've done a lot of different things. Valid. welcome back, and I swear it's like is my like my notifications and stuff just like trolling me? it's like hello, but yeah, I swear it's like, are you trolling me? Could I make a suggestion about the thing about that I've seen a couple of streamers do? Yeah, sure. It's something that I personally like, but I understand it's not for everyone. Being 90-second ads, I believe your settings are set to ads every 30 minutes. Something that I like it is when streamers set the hours to hourly rather than waiting for Twitch to automatically roll the ads. A streamer will pre-roll the ads, use that as time for bathroom breaks or drink breaks or whatever else people need. Yeah, I could look into that. I suppose because usually these Wednesday streams don't actually go this long. I usually do them for only a couple of hours, but lately it's just been because I haven't been called into work, so I'm doing a little bit longer than usual. But I will definitely take that into consideration, especially once I start doing longer streams. But at the moment, I think the longest stream I ever do is like 3 hours. But especially now that I am doing a little bit longer, I will take that into consideration. But yes, thank you for the suggestion. Okay, that's valid. Being new, I wasn't aware of the reasoning, and you're welcome. That's okay. Look, honestly, I'm also very new to streaming, so I do appreciate the suggestion, and I am going to definitely take it to heart. I only started streaming, I think, a couple of months ago, so I definitely have a lot to learn. So I appreciate the feedback, and I do want to make it sure that it's that, you know, my streams are actually comfortable to watch or just hang out with. So I do appreciate the feedback. Thank you very much. of course, if you don't mind continuous feedback, if I notice anything, I can point it out. I bounce around a lot because of my schedule, and I mod for a few people, so I've got some experience. Oh, in that case, like, honestly, I'd really appreciate if you do notice anything that that you feel would like make things a better experience, and having that experience, knowing that you do have that experience as well, like, I really appreciate that insight. But yes, so yes, thank you, thank you so much for the suggestion and the feedback. It really does help a lot. But yeah, with me working overnight, it's not many streamers with my interest in the state stream this late. You're more than welcome. I get that. Like, especially if, you know, the hours with your hours, it makes sense. But yes, I do want to make this a fun stream for everyone and make it more enjoyable. One thing that I will point out up front that a lot of people will appreciate having your drawing application taking up the entire stream. When someone uses an overlay that makes the need to shrink the drawing app, it makes it harder to see what they're doing. Okay, that makes sense. So the reason why I do have this overlay is because I am hiding kind of my applications at the bottom. That is honestly the only reason for that. So my overlay is kind of, yeah, it doesn't actually hide anything else. But yeah, this is honestly as big as the application is, even if unintentional works. Sorry, I'm just like vagued out for a minute there. Oh my gosh, sorry, I like just completely vagued out and like, sorry, I am just, I am literally just, this just literally popped up over my head as I was trying to just like figure out what was even happening. But yes, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it took me forever to realize what you were trying to say. But yes, thank you. I wanted to yeah, it literally is. It was literally my brain buffering for that whole like moment there. But yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to make it easier for people to see. So, so yeah. Vivi, who I think is still in the, well, she was here earlier at least. She made this overlay for me so that it'd still be like, you know, visible for everyone to see what I'm working on, and it's mostly just, yeah, what you can see, my model on the side, hopefully not taking too much space, and the volume low because apparently I'm very, very soft-spoken, and I just like the 404 because I'm not found, missing in action, at least I think it's funny. model is a good size. And tools, unless you're using a special brush, I don't think many people would be too interested. Aside from yourself, your art is the focus, and that's what we can see, so it's good. Thank you so much. No, I'm not using anything overly impressive with my brushes. So, of course, if anyone ever asks, I'd be happy to like show, but it's nothing special. So yes, I appreciate that feedback. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's good to know. The whole brush thing is mostly an assumption from what I know, which isn't much in regard to art streams. I mean, it makes sense, especially if someone might like the way a brush, like a texture or something, or like the way I've had people ask me in the past how, like, what settings brushes are, because they liked a certain I suppose layout and way it turned out on the page. So I completely understand if people do ask, but for the most part, most of mine are mostly default, so there's nothing too special about them, other than like me choosing a brush and then weirdly fiddling around with settings. But then again, I think most people use different programs than I do. That's all I use are default brushes. I do art on Krita and just use what offers. I've been wanting to try it. How is it? It works for me. Now I want this. Now I want the song of Gyaru Linger. Oh, we should do it, no me. It works for me. I don't have experience with anything else to compare it. The only gripe I have is that moving the image around can sometimes be difficult, and I attribute that to using a Microsoft Surface to draw on rather than an actual drawing tablet. Or it could be the fact I'm using an off-brand stylus rather than a Microsoft stylus. It could be something simple, I don't realize. That's more than understandable. Look, it's still like, you know, it's still good to know like your experience with it. So I appreciate that, and also for giving the context as well with your thoughts with it. But yes, oh, Numi, please, I need this song with Gyaru Linger. this drawing is simple enough for someone with almost no experience, and you've seen what I've done with it so far. So as an entry-level program, if I could call it that, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Just the image moving issue is my only complaint, and I don't know if it's me or the program. I'm sure I'd give it a 10 out of 10 if I knew how to properly use it. No, but still, thank you for the feedback and for giving me your thoughts, because I had been wanting to try it out as well. Because at the moment I use Paint Tool Sci, and for me it's super comfortable. You're welcome. Thank you. And it's just kind of good to know what other programs are out there. It's free, so it's worth it to me. And yeah, that's it, right? Like, that was another reason why I kind of wanted to like look into it, because it is free, and I do kind of want to support, I suppose, developers that like create all these cool tools for, you know, creators in mind. But then again, that's also why I use Paint Tool Sci, is because it's literally made by just one dude. He just created this whole program, and it's like, hi guys, can you pay me like $50? This is yours. And it's super smooth, at least when it comes to like drawing and stuff. So just one, that's impressive. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like, yeah, it's literally just one dude. And I suppose it's just good to know what other programs are out there and how comfortable they'd be. I gotta broaden my horizons, as they say. I know there's like Paint Tool Sci 2.0, but I still use 1.0. It's just so comfortable. But I do a lot of my editing in Clip Studio Paint 1.0. I did not upgrade, so I have not gone into a subscription model yet. Sci is also very lightweight in comparison. It really is so good. And at the moment, my PC can only handle lightweight. Every time I open Clip Studio Paint to edit something, it's like there's a moment of pause. I'm not going to say anything about my PC. Look, my PC is old. She needs an upgrade. She screams at me every year. She's so sad. She can't even upgrade to Windows 11. Your PC, when it sees you open a box and it's a Miku figurine. It's so true though. Oh my goddess, Miku is on the way. Oh my goddess, Miku, she's my PC's gonna scream. My PC started as a pre-built 15 to 16 years ago, and I've replaced everything multiple times since then, or added to it. Nice! I have not. I have not upgraded her. Oh, I've given her more RAM, but that's as far as I've gone. So I need to actually do proper upgrades to her, so she can be like, "Mother, please, I need space." Pic posted of my PC. Let's have a quick look. Damn. That's That's really cool. Ah, that's a really cool keyboard. Yeah, it looks really cool. Yes, that looks so awesome. I need to treat my PC better. I've at least cleaned her recently. So that's at least something. My most recent upgrade was going from 16 gigs of RAM to 64. I think my processor is the thing that is closest to aging out. But my graphics card has been acting up. I think the graphics card though is cause of a driver issue. I had a Windows update that seems to have fixed it. Oh, okay, awesome. I had one day where my PC decided that it couldn't load the OS, and I cried. But thankfully it was the day before I had to stream. But yes, so yes, I need to give it more everything. Oh damn. Yeah, it just like I just turned it on and it was just like, no OS for you. We're stuck here. And so I tried everything and ended up having to do a clean install. So yep. So how many of these Miku collectibles would you need to sell to upgrade it? To be fair, I have not many Mikus. I kid, don't sell your stuff. Look, if I had to think about it, not that I would ever give up my queen, I do not have that many Miku figures. So it would not be enough to upgrade anyway. I only like fairly recently started collecting figurines, so yeah, the figurine collection is not that big, for I do not have much space. If I had more space, maybe I would collect more, but for now, my goddess Miku, who is on the way, is my last Miku that will be arriving to Australia. But yes, I think for now, at the very least, this Miku has hair. She has her. I have chosen her shade of hair because Miku, much like she's like a rainbow of green, so you can have any color of Miku really. But I've chosen this color of Miku for her hair. I get enjoying figures, kinda. I don't collect them, but I have a figure of Overwatch's Wrecking Ball character inside my case. That's fair. Like, a lot of the figures I have collected have been like nostalgic stuff, so you can kind of see it in the case in that picture I sent. Have a quick look. Oh yeah, I see it. But yes, it's been mostly because lately I've started embracing my nostalgia and embracing my inner child / inner cringe / yes. And so I've been collecting things that I wanted in the past, but thought I was like, too cool for that. So yeah, just been collecting just small things that kind of make me happy, and I do scrapbooking. Gotta love the inner cringe, yeah. Embrace nostalgia, embrace our age. Honestly, yeah, literally, I've reached an age and I'm like, you know what? 15-year-old me was right. Wow, I love your Eldritch Horror. Thanks, Anno. She's here to be cute. But yeah, so nothing cooler than indulging yourself in your hobbies you missed out. Yes, exactly. And now that I have more money than I did than when I was 15, I can indulge in the things that I've missed out on. And I even started like scrapbooking, so that's even another hobby where I like if I get like a figure, I don't keep the box. I just take bits of it and then put it in my scrapbook. Numi has me curious on how people are. I'm usually the older one. One of the older ones. Let's just say, well, because I'm older, therefore the general audience here is also older. So yes, I am older. So therefore the general audience here is also older. Is all I'm gonna say. It's a way to put it. Yep. So yeah. Generally I think it's a type of vibe that I kind of give out, and it's just kind of, it's old but cringe at the same time. Therefore those who are kind of like, who understand where I'm coming from are like, yeah, I understand this. I'll stick around and kind of watch the train wreck that could be happening. We're gonna dismiss that. I need a granny emote soon. I will make your dreams a reality, Numi. I'll say this for myself. I've been out of school for a few more years than I've been in school. Honestly, me too. Thank you. My pleasure, Numi, my pleasure. Yeah, I have attempted school many times, but I have not completed school many times. So this current study is going to be a good one well, I'm going to make sure I finish it now that I'm medicated. But yes, now that we have hit 9 o'clock, I unfortunately need to head off. But I really appreciate everyone who took the time to hang around with I don't know if an ad actually happened, but anyway, but yes, unfortunately I do have to start wrapping this up. I've unfortunately got more stuff to do. Oh, okay, fair. I'm sorry about that, everyone. I'll just recap again. So I do have to head off, unfortunately, and I have to wrap up the stream. But I really enjoyed tonight's stream. It's been awesome to spend time with you all and to hear your thoughts and to hear about just your days and just everything. It's been amazing, and I really can't wait to hang out with you all again next time. For those who don't know, I've got a stream on Friday, 3 p.m. Australian Standard Time. On my Twitch, it has my schedule. That should work for your local time, so you know when I'm on. But generally, at the moment, these are going to be my 2 streams for the week. Once I finish studies, we'll see how things change there. But for now, this is my schedule. I'll always be active on Discord, so if I don't catch other streams, I can be there too. Awesome. In that case, I'll put updates. Feel free to just message in Discord as well. I'll obviously message as well, and we can all hang out. But yes, I'll try to organize stuff, but terribly sorry for now in that for the next until end of November, early December, I'll just kind of be off. I'll be a little bit MIA just until studies are finished. But for now, now that I've stopped, now to stop rambling, thanks again so much for joining the stream. It's been I had an amazing time. Life comes first. You're good. Thank you. Super appreciated. Yes, have a good night, everyone, or day, and have a great rest of your day, and looking forward to hanging out with you all again next time. See you later, and it's Mia signing out. Bye.